put your hands up like that.
Okay.
Okay. And close them. Okay. You don't have to hold them together like that.
Okay.
You're not going to prison. Okay. So I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is take a deep breath in and let it out. And I want you to go ahead and take another deep breath in and let it out. And I want you to imagine in your left hand, you're holding an incredibly heavy bucket of sand. And with each breath that you take in, that bucket of sand in your left hand becomes heavier and heavier, heavier and heavier. And I want you to imagine that with each deep breath that you let out, there are 1,000 helium balloons wrapped around your right wrist. And with each breath that you let out, it's putting air into those balloons and causing them to float up higher and higher and higher and higher, continuing to just focus on your breathing, focus on your breathing, and focus on the sound of my voice. And as you continue to focus, you feel yourself relaxing. The heavier the bucket becomes, the more relaxed your body becomes. You can feel the muscles throughout your entire body becoming more and more relaxed. You can feel it in your eyelids, in your cheeks, in your neck, in your shoulders, in your abdomen, in your thighs, in your legs, all the muscles just becoming more and more relaxed the heavier that bucket becomes in your hand. And as your hand continues to rise with the balloons wrapped around them, as the balloons continue to just pull that arm upwards and upwards and upwards and upwards, higher and higher and higher, you feel your mind becoming clear. You feel your mind emptying. You feel your mind focusing on the sound of my voice more and more. And you find your mind focusing on nothing else but the sound of my voice, more and more clear, more and more quiet, more and more calm, clear, quiet, calm. Balloons rising up higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Bucket getting heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. Body relaxing more and more and more and more and more. Mind clearing more and more and more and more and more. And open your eyes. Look at your hands. And just go ahead and share what that felt like for you.
Well, it was pretty much like I was there in this space,
Right.
focused on
Right.
just these three things: and balloons in your voice, and that was it. I was excluded from anything else at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, it felt good.
Okay. So let's try.
I feel calm.
So let's try something else. You can let your hands. Yeah.
Good.
And so find a spot on the ceiling to focus on.
Okay.
And I want you to just go ahead and take a deep breath in and let it out. And I want you to go ahead and take another deep breath in and let it out. And I want you to just kind of continue to breathe at your own pace. And what you find is that with each breath that you take in, you feel your body filling with relaxation. And each time you exhale, you feel stress just drifting away. And each time your eyes close, they become twice as heavy. And you find that they become harder and harder to open, more and more difficult to open each time they close. It's like they become twice as heavy, like they feel twice as relaxed. And each time your eyelids close, you feel a wave of relaxation throughout your entire body. And the longer your eyelids remain closed, the stronger that wave of relaxation becomes. And you feel it getting stronger and stronger and stronger each time your eyes close, heavier and heavier. Each time they remain closed, you feel more and more relaxed. Stronger wave of relaxation each time they close and remain closed just a little bit longer. They become just a little bit heavier, just a little harder to open. And I'm just going to count down from 10 to 0. Each number, your eyes are going to feel 10 times as heavy. 10, 9, 8. You feel your body relaxing more and more now. 7, 10 times as relaxed. 6, just allowing yourself to float and dream. 5, feeling very good. 4, feeling even better. 3, drifting deeper and deeper. 2, becoming more and more relaxed. 1, drifting even deeper. 0, and just allowing yourself to let go and enjoy this feeling of peace and relaxation. And just allowing yourself to relax and feel calm and feel peaceful and feel perfect. Drifting deeper and deeper, feeling better and better. Drifting deeper and deeper, feeling better and better. And you just continue to let yourself drift and to dream and to feel so good and so peaceful. And your mind just becomes more and more blank, more and more empty. Just focus on the sound of my voice and only on the sound of my voice. You just let everything else drift away. You let everything else just completely and totally drift away. And you let your mind become more and more calm, more and more peaceful. I'm just going to count down again from 10 to 0 each number. You're going to feel a sinking sensation. It's going to feel like you're just sinking into this deep, wonderful pool of relaxation. You feel it in your muscles. You feel it in your toes and in your feet and in your ankles and your calves and the back of your knees. You just feel this very relaxing sensation as you're just allowing yourself to sink into that feeling, to just dip your toes in it and to just let it cover your entire body in peace and relaxation. And your body just relaxes more and more, and your mind just empties more and more. And you just allow yourself to let go and to breathe and to be in this moment and to feel so peaceful and so calm and so pleasant, and just letting everything else drift away. Just focus on the sound of my words right now and only on the sound of my words. Focus only on the sound of my words and blocking out any other sound. Any other sound that you hear just drifts into the background like white noise, and it just doesn't disturb you and doesn't interrupt your relaxation. And the deeper you go, the better you feel, the better you feel, the deeper you go, and the more it just drifts away, the more everything just drifts away, the more distant any other sound becomes. And all you hear is the sound of my voice, and all you're focused on is the sound of my voice. What you're also going to find is you just continue to relax. You feel so good, and so peaceful, and so deep, and so pleasant. What you're also going to find is that your thoughts are just becoming more and more quiet. They're becoming small and small. And each word that I speak echoes in your mind, and each word that I speak, you can feel it in your thoughts. Each word that I speak becomes a letter, a word, a sentence in your mind, and you just think what I say. And as you think what I say, you don't think of anything else. You don't really feel anything else but a relaxation. And the more you just allow yourself to have this very pleasant, very peaceful experience, drifting deeper and deeper, feeling better and better, just letting your mind empty out more and more. And that relaxing feeling, that relaxing sensation that you've allowed yourself to have, you feel it in your thighs and in your waist and in your abdomen. You feel it in your arms, your biceps. You feel it in your fingers, your hands. You can feel it in your wrist. You can feel it in your neck. You can feel it in your face. You just feel the relaxation as each and every part of your body becomes just as relaxed as each and every other part of your body. And you might become aware that certain parts of your body are less relaxed and certain parts of your body are more relaxed. And what you're going to find is that the parts of your body that are more relaxed are going to kind of just make the parts of your body that are less relaxed become more relaxed, so that all of your body, every muscle, every fiber is equally as relaxed, and your mind is equally as blank and equally as empty, and just allowing yourself to be in this moment, allowing yourself to focus on nothing other than how your body feels and how calm and peaceful your mind feels. No need to think about being the perfect wife, daughter, girlfriend, sister, role model, employee, actress, model. No need to think about any of those things. Just letting all of that go right now. Letting all of that go so you can just be in the present. And you can just be yourself. And you can just enjoy what you want to enjoy. Feel how you deserve to feel. And if you accept that, it all just becomes stronger and stronger, and you feel it become more powerful, more palpable. And it almost feels like you're being caressed by a cloud. It feels like your entire body is just surrounded in this fluffy, warm, safe cloud. And it feels almost like a sauna at the perfect temperature for you. Just enough warmth to relax the muscles in your body. Never uncomfortable. Just perfect warmth throughout your entire body. You can kind of just feel the moisture in the air a bit. And that moisture is just relaxing. It's almost like you can feel the molecules in the air against your body like soap bubbles, like suds. You can just feel it against your body. And it feels so good. In fact, what you find is that not only are you inside of this very pleasant, very relaxing cloud, but your clothing also made out of cloud. And so it just feels good, and you can feel the suds and the bubbles, and you can feel the warm, sleepy heat, and it just makes you feel so peaceful, and makes you feel so relaxed, that you just want to keep yourself nice and submerged and feeling good with your mind blank and empty and not really thinking about anything. And just focusing more and more on the sound of my voice and feeling the sound of my voice, becoming your focus more and more, more and more. And so from now on, for this session, when you hear my voice and only my voice, use the phrase sleep now. When you hear my voice and only my voice, use the phrase sleep now. You're going to feel a wave of relaxation wash over your body, and you're going to feel your body relaxing 10 times as deeply. And if you happen to not be in this very deep, peaceful, hypnotized state, and you hear my voice say the phrase sleep now, you're just going to drop back into this deep, relaxing state of hypnosis, as deep and relaxed and peaceful as you are right now. In a moment, I'm going to count up to 5, right? Reach number 5. You're going to awaken, you're going to open your eyes, you're going to feel very good, you're going to feel very pleasant. I'm going to get a little bit of feedback from you, and then we're going to continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awaken. Okay. Well, you're smiling, so that's a good thing.
Oh yes, I was in a quick meditation. This was amazing. I feel relaxed, and I don't know how, but I don't have this body ache that I had in my back
Mm-hmm.
for months. It disappeared.
You're welcome.
It was wow, thank you.
I know.
Yeah, it was hurting me from here to my neck, and I had a headache, and now that's gone. So
Yeah, you. I guess you should be paying me.
yes, absolutely. Wow, this was really good. Actually, I feel like I am a feather.
And so that's the thing with hypnosis, because I kind of like. I mean, so like as a hypnotist, you like to hear people talk about medication. You like to hear people talk about meditation. Um, you don't really ever want to hear people talk about medication. But you hear them talk about meditation, and but then you also kind of don't like to hear people talk about meditation, and that's because like on one hand you like to hear that because generally speaking there are different people that respond differently to hypnosis,
Hmm.
and for some people like if they're into certain things they respond a certain way. So like people that are open-minded tend to respond to hypnosis better. Younger people tend to respond to hypnosis better. Women tend to respond to hypnosis better. People that are kind of more into or open to like alternative, you know, stuff
Energy flows, and yes, these kind of moments.
tends to respond better to hypnosis. And so people that are into meditation and stuff like that, tend to respond well to hypnosis. At the same time, you kind of don't want to hear it because hypnosis and meditation aren't the same thing. And so some people are like, oh, just feel like meditation. It's like,
No, it's
well,
not
oh
because
no, 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 I'm not saying
no,
about you.
no, no. I
Oh,
just want to give you my opinion on that, if you will let me.
yeah,
It's I would need more and more time for me to relax and not to this very step where we went
right,
right now.
right.
So this is where it's not the same, right?
Right. No,
Because
no, yeah. And and I get that. Like, and I'm glad that you're having that experience. But I guess like what I was also saying is that like, for some people they kind of say that and it's like, as you're saying, it's really not like that. But again, it depends on the person and how strongly they can experience, the hypnosis. Um, so, like for you, you can experience it pretty well. And one of the things I say with like hypnosis versus like guided meditation is like hypnosis is more directed. And so with guided meditation, there often isn't really a very specific goal. There's something that you're working towards within like a logical framework. And with hypnosis, it's like there's that aspect of it. There's that goal directive kind of approach to it. And, that can allow for stuff like what you just talked about. Like, I wasn't even really focusing on that. You felt it, and, you felt it pretty deeply. And so it happened. Like, in the past, I've worked with people where they've had issues with like um, their hand or like their arm, and they would have like pain in it, and then I would do a session with them and it would focus on that pain. And like literally I did that with one person, and they contacted me like a year later, and they were like, I still don't feel any pain in that arm. And it's like that's not like, I'm not gonna say that's the common result for everybody, but I'm gonna say like that's one of the things that separates hypnosis from like meditation, guided meditation, is that kind of goal directed. It's essentially it's like it's and people think about hypnosis oftentimes within the context of like control